Oh, man. How would you know? Okay, you're right. Okay, unless you're a psychic, you wouldn't know for sure that my powers, dead ancestors, and the beauty of the goodness of the Fantasy Springs tribe brought some wealthy, big celebration moment to the casino. So if you're not a psychic, you wouldn't know all that information. You would just know that they probably post it, and you would notice it's abnormally abnormal compared to most winnings or most big, happy, monumental moments where somebody won. It'd be abnormal and stand out like some god or some power that be, or somebody's trying to make it an obvious thing that's not normal. What was I doing at the casino where you were like, go to town with it? They were asking me questions, and I would put this for yes, like I do everywhere, but they were going to town with how crazy it must be. So I was like, well, then go to town with it. And sometimes I would just answer. So somebody will ask me a question, and I'll just say, well, it's about this. So I'll just be sitting at the casino and hitting the button, and somebody will ask a question, and I'll just say the answer out of my mouth. But I'd look totally crazy because nobody knows what the hell I'm talking about, right? I don't remember what I said, but I think I did say something or answered out of my mouth. But I also did like, this means yes, or I would do different things. I waved at the big, huge camera. There was a big, huge surveillance camera way up in the ceiling, way up high, but I could see people looking at me, so I'd wave. And then I could see the big main tribal one that I had come to honor his existence, so I waved. But see, if you don't know what I'm doing, you can go to town with it. Boy, am I a crazy weirdo, waving, putting my thumb up here and there, talking out of the blue. Doesn't look like anybody's ever talking to me. So you can go down with it, man. It's fun. And, when you just have a hard-on for the abuse of the death of God, man, rack up those curses. Rack up that death in your soul, man. Rack up those totals. Because that's all I'm here for, is to get rid of things that God knows should not live and watch the rest fly high because they should. And so I don't really care. I just get tired of the abuse. Like, you want to be abused because you're racking up totals, but you just get tired of the abuse because I don't know anything in existence, alive or dead, that can handle being mistreated. It's just existence, I guess. But I think I answered every question everybody was asking. I'm pretty grateful. I got the laundry in the laundry. Thankfully, the people in there were just nice, good people, so the laundry's still there. I was wondering if it'd be there when I came back, but they're pretty nice, good people, and the laundry was still there. I had to use some of that stain lifter because the Walmart only has like mega packs of soap, and it's like, I can't store that anywhere. So I got like a stain lifter thing, but it's the right kind of monumental overdone chemical mixture, because I always just want to kill everything. I don't want anything, like I don't want some kind of anything. So whatever the hell antibacteria kills, I want it all killed. So I will use my powers to find whatever chemicals kill everything. It's like, okay, this mixture kills everything. Well, then I'll just buy that. It's small enough and I can just throw it away and use whatever. And, but yeah, I have these little stupid slippers. See? Very stupid slippers. They're meant to wear in dirty reality. I have certain things I keep to be dirty. They're meant to walk around and have in the dirty realities of life. Kind of like a floor mat. And until you get it, until you get the carpet cleaned by them, carpet clean place and stuff. Or unless you clean the floor mat. The floor mats, everybody's feet go on the floor mats. They're always dirty. So I keep certain sections where I try to keep where I know it's the dirty section. And then everything else you try to keep cleaning, in the futile attempt to be as clean as something can be. And trust me, with the United States and Dubai around, with some weird, stupid thing in your brain and spine, even though my brain and spine are fake, they will sit on those weird buttons until I move weird, or I can't stand up, or I like collapse or fall, so that I'll like do something wrong or spew or vomit wrong and get it in the car. I've only vomited a couple of times, and mostly thinking about people that got murdered really badly, and it was sad. That guy in Desert Hot Springs on that skateboard that got murdered, or that got killed, it was a murder. Like, it wasn't just somebody speeding or drinking and speeding. He was murdered. They did it on purpose. They went back to get him. And I couldn't take it. I vomited. I drank too much because I couldn't take it. Then I vomited because I couldn't take it. And they had this stupid tracker trying to make my brain and my body all wobbly so I would vomit on the car. Jerks. It's like, I've got enough people that vomit on the car in general. I'm a Lyft driver, you total jerks. But anyway, I think I've answered everything everybody is asking me right now. I'm just waiting for the laundry to be done to put in the dryer and shove some dryer sheets. I like to put softener liquid. I like the softener liquid on the wet laundry as it dries in the dryer, but it was too much liquid softener, so I had to get dryer sheets. Because, you know, I have a real thing about the softener in my clothes, too. I like my clothes to smell like overdone softener. So I put the liquid, the softener liquid, in the dryer as it's drying with the wet laundry. And then the softener dries into the laundry as it dries. And it acts as something that works against your sweat or your normal body realities. So if you can handle a little bit of soap in your laundry, which most people don't even want that to happen, but if you could, it works against sweat or bad things. But if you can't, softener, putting some liquid softener on some wet laundry and then letting the liquid softener dry within your laundry with your laundry, it really helps put like a layer that works against sweat and stuff, so it still tries to smell pretty and be nice. And the chemicals in the softener help you out. But I just couldn't find a bottle, so I went ahead and did the dryer sheet thing. Let's see if there's anything else I wanted to put on a video. No, I think that was everything. So I'm going to be hitting the trail after I get done with this. I have told you guys everything I can think of. Oh, that's another thing. I like to buy those Downy beads. I can live on Downy beads. I like to put 5 billion tons of Downy beads in every bag or every suitcase so that the clothes constantly smell nice and pretty. But I have learned that the Downy beads keep falling out here and there. So I'm going to have to think of some way to do it. I think I'm going to have to put the Downy beads in a big pile in maybe like some kind of breathable, you know, those sachets that you put in your drawer and they smell real pretty and have dried flowers or whatever in them and they smell real pretty. But like, and the smell comes out pretty, but it holds into a little bag. I'm going to need to find a little bag that breathes like that and put Downy beads in it all the time because I like that smell all the time. Because, you know, it's real hard. Alternative living is very difficult. Those beach bums in San Diego when I was growing up, they made it look easy and fun. It is hard to live alternatively and still live the level you want to live.